Hello students, today lecture I discuss gross annual value. What is the gross annual value and how to determine gross annual value? Firstly, according to section 21 subsection 1, the gross annual value of any property shall be deemed to be a sum for which the property might reasonably be expected to let from year to year, or B, where the property or any part of the property is let out and the actual rent received or receivable by the owner in respect thereof is in excess of the sum referred to in clause A, the amount so received or receivable, or C, where the property or any part of the property is let out and was vacant during the whole or any part of the previous year, and owing to such vacancy the actual rent received or receivable by the owner in respect thereof is less than the sum referred to in clause A, the amount so received or receivable. Explanation: for the purpose of clause B or clause C of this subsection, the amount of actual rent received or receivable by the owner shall not include the amount of rent which the owner cannot realize. Thus, actual rent received shall be computed excluding the amount of unrealized rent of the previous year, provided certain conditions are fulfilled. Determination of gross annual value. Gross annual value is determined on the basis of the following four factors: 1. Rent received, 2. Municipal valuation, 3. Fair rent, 4. Standard rent. First, rent received or receivable. It is the actual amount of rent received from a rented property. However, advance rent cannot be the rent receivable of the year of receipt. But sometime now the meaning of municipal valuation. Local government of a local government of a city is either municipal valuation of municipal corporation in order to collect house tax, water tax, sewerage tax, and education and health tax, etc. It makes periodical survey of all the buildings situated in its jurisdiction of estimated their annual value. This annual value, or so called the municipal value, is determined keeping in view the size of property, its location and cost, and the area covered by it. Such valuation is a strong evidence of the earning capacity of a property, but it cannot be considered to be a conclusive evidence. Third, receivable or fair rent. Fair rent is the notional rent which may be received in connection with a property. It is different from actual rent. Any property may be let out on a rent less than the fair rent, where the owner and tenant are closely related, or where the tenant is a person of status, or when the owner expected to be otherwise benefited by the tenant, and sometime it may be let out on a rent higher than the fair rent. Thus, actual rent or fair rent should be distinguished. The fair rent is determined on the basis of the location of property, cost of property, rental valuation of neighborhood properties of similar type, and historic or artistic importance of the property, etc. Thus, fair rent may be taken as rent of a similar property in the same or similar locality. Fourth, standard rent. Standard rent means the rent fixed or determinable under the Rent Control Act. Any landlord cannot receive a rent more than the standard rent under the Rent Control Act. The Supreme Court has held the standard rent is the maximum rent which a person can legally recover from his tenant under Rent Control Act. Similar view was expressed by the Supreme Court in another case, which state reasonable expected rent cannot exceed the amount of standard rent. Reasonable expected rent can, however, be lower than standard rent. It is thus very clear from the judgment that if a property is covered under the Rent Control Act, its gross annual value cannot exceed the standard rent, but if annual rent of a property is more than the sum for which the property might reasonably be expected to let from year to year, actual rent shall be the gross annual value. Thus, if actual rent of a property is more than the standard rent, actual rent shall be the gross annual value. Following principles are applicable. A. In the case of a self-occupied house property, gross annual value shall be nil. B. In the case of let out property, gross annual value cannot exceed the standard rent or actual rent or receivable, whichever is greater. Thank you.